So this is another journal that's going to be available in my shop, the mid-January sale, maybe third week. I'm not exactly sure of the date, but I will post it on Instagram. And I consider this kind of journal, I call these like my regular journals I would consider to be like a hardback book. These are more like a high quality softback book. They are made from file folders. And what's really special about this one, and actually any of the file folder journals that I make, is they're made from Cavallini File Folders, which this particular pattern, you can still buy Cavallini File Folders, but you can't get this pattern anymore. It's been discontinued, and it's really a lovely file folder. So let's open it up and see what's inside of it. Because it's one of the, what I consider to be like my soft cover books, it doesn't have a lot of old ephemera in it. It just has basically new ephemera, but it's still fun. There's I've used some really pretty papers. These are Stamperia papers. They're very pretty. And of course I've put some of my favorite anonymous women pictures in here. I love her. She's so spunky. And of course, here's my new favorite girl on her bike. There's a little flip up with some words. I'm going to put some more words in here scattered throughout, but right now I've got a poem danced in her head. She heard the echo of the words. So you turn the page, and this little pocket has one of my other new young ladies. She was a tin type. I've reproduced her here on cardstock, but I love her. Her face it's just so beautiful. And in this pocket, now the rest of the pocket looks like this. It's really a pretty pocket. This is one of my new journal wallets. And I secure it so you can tie it with a wax seal. You open it up, and it has these little pockets that are full of just fun little things. I found this pattern on Instagram, Junk the Journal, and I've had so much fun making them, and I would highly recommend her page. She's lots of fun. I have this pocket, which is made from sari silk and coffee filter ruffles and paper ruffles, with some journal cards that I designed myself. I used to make a wedding book, a wedding guest book, and these were some of the journal cards that were included with that. All the writing cards, the journal cards, the faux ephemera is reproduction in this journal because of the nature of the soft cover copy of it. But it still is using lovely Stamperia papers, lovely lace, some of my little mulberry flowers. And I included in this one some recipe cards that I made a long time ago, and I'm going to start doing that more and more, including my old creations from Etsy that I used to sell. I used to sell recipe cards, and I particularly like these with the Civil War ladies. Turning the page, here's another one of the very fun journal wallets. This one uses string, and it's a little bit larger, but it has a very fun pocket in a pocket with a journal cluster. I love that cluster. It's fun. It's in that with a little file folder tab, and here's a glassine envelope full of journal embellishments. You can place them around the journal as you see fit. I like my journals to be a little bit interactive, and you can just decide how you want everything to be placed. The lace in this journal is all old. Here's another flip up. She was wearing a new dress. She was wearing white satin. You look beautiful, I said. And the fun thing about this journal is it is actually a journal you can keep a journal in. Not just little bits, not here and there, but in actual pages with journal. There's about 50 pages to journal on, lined paper. And so you're thinking, well, it's very lumpy. How am I going to write on those papers? Well, what I did was I thought of that, and I made a little writing card that you can use, you can place it, and using your pen just right, gives you a nice hard surface, and it works in reverse for the lumpier parts. You can just turn your paper over and write. So that's kind of fun. Pocket with a little Ernest Hemingway quote, some real bookmarks that you can actually use in books, more journal cards, more pretty pockets embellished with papers and sari silk and cheesecloth. Here's a pocket that's 3 pockets in one. There's the first lace pocket. I am going to be putting more things inside this journal. I haven't quite finished embellishing it, but there's the big pocket, there's the linen pocket, and there's the lace pocket with the vintage button, the little tiny mini clips. Here's a fun envelope that I made, which has some journaling cards from another journal that I used to sell, the travel journal, and some faux ephemera. I love this ephemera. It's a reproduction of a receipt from this woman who painted in Baltimore. It's sort of fun. All goes back into this envelope. I like to think about people possibly using my journal cards. You can write notes on them, or you could like use staples and staple special tickets and things from special events you've gone to. You can do anything. And here's an actual genuine old button card. This belly band has some more journal cards in it, and a lovely old a bezel. And then there's just some more journal cards tucked back here. And I encourage people, here's a pocket you can place things in. I encourage people to put their own mementos. Make this journal your own by moving things around, taking my things out, putting your things in. And I also used my, I haven't done this in a little while, but I love to make little notebook tabs in my journals with little sayings on them. These say the rustle of sparrows. They both had their secrets. Some white violets. Won't you tell me? And stay here forever. So this one will be available in January. I hope to see you then. I think this is a really fun interactive journal that you can write your secret thoughts in. Thank you.